it is so good to see you. My name is Melissa, and I'm a distance member at Heart of the Rockies Christian Church. And that means that even though I might be living in California right now, through the magic of the internet, I get to be with you on Sunday mornings at church. How amazing is that? The internet can be pretty cool sometimes. I am going to read you a story from the Bible today, and then we are going to do an artsy, sciencey magic trick. Does that sound okay? All right, so before we get started, this is the list of materials that you will need, okay? So you can get the adult that's around you in your life to help you get all of the materials. All right. Now, while they do that, I'm going to read you the story. This is a story about Noah from Genesis 9, verses 8 through 15. Then God said to Noah and his sons, "Now I am making my agreement with you and your people who will live after you. And I also make it with every living thing that is with you. It's with the birds, the tame animals, and the wild animals. It is with all that came out of the boat with you. I make my agreement with every living thing on earth. I make this agreement with you. I will never again destroy all living things by floodwaters. A flood will never again destroy the earth." And God said, "I am making an agreement between me and you and every living creature that is with you. It will continue from now on. This is the sign. I am putting my rainbow in the clouds. It is the sign of the agreement between me and the earth. When I bring clouds over the earth, a rainbow appears in the clouds. Then I will remember my agreement. It is between me and you and every living thing. Floodwaters will never again destroy all life on earth." How amazing is it that God uses rainbows to remind us that God keeps God's promises? I think that's pretty amazing. So, before we get started, we are going to be making a secret rainbow craft. Okay, so here is the materials you'll need. Just once again to remind you, number 6 is most important, your creativity. Okay, so we are going to take our paper towels. I have a half sheet because my paper towels let me choose what size I want to use. So I grabbed a couple half sheets, but you can use any size that you want as long as you can fold it. All right, so you're gonna fold it in half, kind of to make a little tent shape. Do you see that? You can fold it so it goes up, or it can open like a book. Either way is fine, just as long as it opens, okay? Now, I am gonna move you a little bit. Ooh, it's getting wiggly. All right, hold on. We're gonna get here, guys. There we go. Now you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna take my paper towel that's been folded in half, and on the top piece of paper, I'm going to use my Sharpie, and I'm gonna draw something. You can draw whatever you want. It doesn't have to be exactly what I do. It can be whatever you can think of, whatever the story makes you feel. And that's where number 6, your creativity, comes into play. So I think I'm going to write something instead of draw something for this one. So I'm going to write, God keeps God's promises. with an exclamation point because that's super exciting. Okay, it's all right if you're not done. That happens. You can pause and then unpause when you're ready. But I'm gonna keep going because I'm ready. So I'm gonna open this up, and it's okay to have little dots. That's not a problem. And I'm gonna use my washable markers. These are my art markers, but you can use any washable marker that you have, including your school markers if your adult says that's okay. All right, so I'm gonna use my rainbow colors, and I am gonna draw a super big rainbow because that is what God uses to remind us that God keeps God's promises. And that's pretty exciting because I love rainbows. Love, love, love rainbows. When I was little, whenever people ask me what my favorite color is or was, I would say rainbows. And in fact, I still say that to today. Rainbows are my favorite color. All right, so I've got my red, orange, yellow, green. I'm almost done, guys. I'm so close. Are you getting close? You don't have to draw your rainbow like mine. You can draw it however you want because any way you do it is lovely because all art is different and special, just like you. So it's okay if yours looks different than mine. All right, maybe you're thinking to yourself, I don't want to write something. Maybe the story made me feel really special and made me feel really loved. So I want to do hearts or stars. Or maybe you're like me and I'm feeling a little gloomy today because my throat's scratchy from all of the fires. So when I think about gloominess, I think about a sad little rain cloud. All right, you can draw it whatever you want. Maybe you want to do an animal because animals were on the ark with Noah. That's okay too. Whatever you want to do is wonderful. So now we're gonna move to our next step. I used a clear plate that I have so that way you could see it a little better, but any bowl that you have is great. And then I'm gonna pour my water in because I didn't trust myself to carry the water in the bowl. But if your adult says it's okay to carry, then you carry it. Or maybe they'll carry it for you. All right. Perfect. Okay. Now it is time for our magic trick. So I want you to make sure that your artwork is folded. Okay? So that way your Sharpie drawing is on top and your washable marker drawing is on the bottom. And now, are you ready? This is gonna happen really fast. Okay, we're gonna just place it in the water and watch the rainbow appear. Look at that! How cool is that? Oh my goodness. It's a little messy, so parents be prepared. Maybe you did a shape. Ready? Look at that. How fun. The rainbows are just going everywhere. Oh my goodness. I haven't tried this one yet. I'm pretty excited, guys. Are you ready? What happens after the rain? We get rainbows. Look at that, guys. How fun. All right, you can do that as many times as you want. And I hope that you have an amazing day, and please remember that you are loved. Bye.